Many Nigerians have struggled to cope with growing economic challenges this year. The high cost of food, fuel and transportation have been key issues.
We are suffering in the country. Nothing to write home about. Carry 5,000, 10,000 or 50,000, you cannot buy anything.
I would say the federal government has tried in terms of giving some intervention funds to states to help citizens cope with the current economic hardship, but it has not trickled down to those who desperately need it.
In March, annual inflation rose to 40%, and by June, it had almost reached 41%. In August, Nigeria's annual headline inflation rose to a 17-year high of 32.15%, with millions struggling to afford one meal a day. In the same month, thousands of people took to the streets across the country to protest the growing hunger crisis. In September, the situation was exacerbated by one of the worst floods in the country's history. Thousands of hectares of farmland were destroyed when a dam burst in the northern state of Borno, impacting more than 2 million people, according to the UN. The flooding worsened the existing food crisis, the UN said, with over 30 million Nigerians predicted to face hunger in 2025.
2025, number one, food security. Make the villages, especially in the north central and the northeast, where people farm a lot, make it safe. Let people go back to their farms and produce food. Agriculture, we need to mechanize agriculture. Nigeria has the potential to feed itself and also feed countries that are all around us. We must solve this problem of increasing fuel prices and energy costs, because it is the energy cost that is driving food costs in the market and that is driving hunger and misery in the country.
Nigeria's government has outlined various programs to help address these challenges, including increasing food production and providing protection for farmers against insurgent violence across the country. Authorities in November said plans were underway to cultivate over 70,000 hectares of farmland. The government is also rehabilitating the country's refineries to reduce reliance on imports and drive down fuel and transportation costs. Experts say unless these efforts bring results, Nigeria's economy is not likely to record significant growth in 2025. Ajek Mangut, CGTN, Abuja.